Greetings, my name is Tony Brand, aka Cultivated Mind, coming to you from Kingstreetrecords in Hampton Roads, Virginia. Today I'm doing a little digital Sunday Rubadub, some 80s dancehall style with just two basic chords, a nice cheeky bass line and some fat drums. And with the digital vibe of today, I'm using a digital delay pedal called the Echo Delay from Hotone Pedals, which is literally half the size of a regular delay pedal. So I'll be using that. I'm doing a one pass through raw kind of thing, so you can hear what it sounds like. And stick around afterwards while I go through that. I hope you enjoy the video for today, and I'll also be going over a couple things that I'm listening to. Like, subscribe, pass it on to your friends. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you afterwards for the gear breakdown. Big up. All right, thanks again for tuning in for Dub of the Week. This is the Gear Talk section. I was using a Roland Jd-xi. I think the bass on that is awesome, so that's why I use it. Some of the drums sound over compressed, but if you're doing dancehall, hip hop, EDM, something like that is what you're going for. The fact that it's an analog synth and digital synth kind of thrown in together is amazing. You can warp your tones, and that's why I like to use it for bass. It kind of gives me a nice round sound and also a little bit of punch. But enough of that. Today I'm talking about Hotone pedals. This guy is literally the size of maybe your lighter or half the size of a mini pedal. It comes with your basic echo, repeat, and your times, your delay times and repeats. There's a mod for kind of giving almost a tape feel at the end of your delays. Like I said, I can't stress how small this thing is. I put it on top of my keyboard, and I have a little bit of Velcro here, and I can literally plug it in with one of these mini guys, and I've got a nice little rig for taking out for a reggae show or whatever else you're doing. One of the cool things about it is even though it is digital, there's I don't want to say warmth to it, but kind of a nice smooth shine to the top rather than being crispy. I love using it just to kind of like give that helicopter kind of sound to things. And you can warp it with the time. So once things are rolling, you can kind of take your delays if they're still feeding back and increase or drop them and kind of give swells and stuff like that. So it does everything that a delay is supposed to do. There's a sweet mod button if you're a tape fan to kind of give that fade off feel at the end. So I love using it. Once again, this is the Echo Delay from Hotone pedals. I highly recommend it just to have in your collection. I think it's like $50 on Amazon. A cool little gremlin to have in your machine. I don't know if that's a good metaphor, but I'm using it. So check them out. And once again, that is the Echo Delay from Hotone pedals. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you liked how it sounded on the track. And make sure to tune in next week for a new piece of gear. Now, something that I've always listened to in the realms of dub reggae, I think Augustus Pablo is the name that you should think of when you think of the melodica instrument, which is the one that you blow in. And I usually have, there was one on, I believe, either last week or the week before's dub, had a melodica solo. I think the first dub of the week had that. But essentially a keyboard that you blow into, and it's one of the instruments that sounds amazing with delay and reverb effects, so it became kind of a staple of dub music. So one of the albums I'm going to suggest is King Tubby's and Augustus Pablo's King Tubby's meets Rockers Uptown. If I'm not mistaken, Carlton Barrett is on the drums. Robbie Shakespeare is the bassy, Earl Chin Smith on guitar. I don't have the whole roster, but it's awesome. The title track is great. There's a version from Monty Alexander that blows any kind of music out of the water. You can be a jazz fan, Latin fan, reggae fan, and you'll love it. But the album I'm talking about for today is King Tubby's meets Rockers Uptown. It's another classic, kind of like Dub from the Ghetto or Super 8 or something that you just need to know for dub music. So check it out for any fans of anything even harmonica-esque. You might find this as an introduction to reggae music for the similarities between the melodic and harmonica sounds. But either way, it's one of my favorites. Please check it out. It's got some of the greatest legends of Jamaican music on it. Thank you again for tuning in to Dub of the Week number 3. And I'll see you next week for something completely different. Much love and respect. Take it easy. Big up. Whoa.